at our beautiful
Someone
community
just
meeting.
typed
It is
something.
6 p.m. EST. I'm gonna move guys, music bots,
Someone
Tennessee's
just
channel
typed
where it
something.
belongs.
Oh, he got kicked out
All
of
right,
this
never
channel.
mind. Uh, all right. So first order of business. Hope everyone's doing okay. Yeah, we're gonna get straight into this. Mr. Man, do you have anything to say?
Um, Mainly that, as some of you may notice, Teamspeak channels have been slightly reorganized in regards to Head Admin Plus. So there's no waiting rooms except for one for each section because nobody uses waiting rooms. On Discord, you probably all saw there's a separate section for Clone Wars. Soonish, there's going to be separate sections for Rust and yeah, I know. I'll shuffle that around in a moment or later, whenever. There's gonna be separate sections for Rust and Arc. I'm just gonna confirm with Torin Bingus before I do all that. And yeah, you'll also eventually be able to choose what servers you want to get updates for. So if you want to get servers for Rust and Gary's mod, you can, or Arc and Rust, or a combination of the three, you can. As for that, yeah, I think that's it.
All right. Mr. Man, check what I just put in,
Ooh.
and let me know if you agree. All right. Anyway, so first thing, or at least the only thing I'm actually gonna say, I'll leave anything else to the HAs, is, in regards to events off, whatever the main map is. At the end of the summer, we were going to remove the event server, kind of see how it goes. I chose to expedite the time at least to where what happens when we lose the event server. We're not losing the event server yet. We still got a couple months, but I chose to allow the switching of the main map for event server. Multiple people across for only God knows when just complain, and it's not really complain, it's valid that they can't connect to the event server fast. It takes too long. So we're just going to switch the main server map whenever. The rules for that will be coming out tomorrow, starting at the Game Master meeting, and will actually be drafted tomorrow at the Game Master meeting because I want Game Masters to be involved. So right now, it's something not an option to do. It will be tomorrow, though, or the day after. So be sure to get to that. So that should be better for people who usually can't connect. But yeah, uh, that's pretty much it for me. Cheeto.
Oh, I'll go ahead.
Wait, actually, hold on a second. Dan, do you have anything from development?
I'm doing things.
Dan is doing things, yes. So, yes, Dan is doing things, which, yeah. I'll segue to Grendo then, immediately. Grendo,
What?
TTS announcement.
Yeah. I'll be honest, but as any of y'all know who are in the main Discord, which I'm assuming is all of you, if you're not, then get in there. Rework is being put in place as we speak. I'm assuming that at various points within the next half hour or so, and have Dan correct me if I'm wrong, but the server may be down for various points within the next half hour as it's being put in place. The basic instructions are posted in the Discord announcements. If anyone has any questions that are not answered there, we can do so with PTSs at the end. Pretty sure that announcement actually covers anything. I will not be there for the restructure. I'm currently sitting in the break room at work. I'll be home around 8:15. If there's any personal things that need to be discussed, you can do so over Discord PMs or, when I'm back. It's up to you depending on what you want to do. Not got much else to say except I got a little Tennessee speech. Not as good as him, but hey ho. Ladies and gentlemen, I believe we are entering a new age of the server. We have been very stagnant over the last couple weeks, but I believe that this can help revitalize things and breathe new life into the server. This rework probably has a total of 60 to 70 hours put into it combined by all who were involved. It is designed for a smaller player base. However, even though it's going in as is it is now after community feedback, there is still things subject to change. And if you have any suggestions, always put them on the forums. I always want to hear you here. The rest of leadership always wants to hear what we got to say, because in the end, you guys are the people playing the community. And of course, I'm there and will always be there until I leave. You're the people I'm trying to make happy, because in the end, all we're trying to do here is have a good time, have fun, and either take a break from the world or whatever. So if you have any concerns or personal grudges or literally anything at all, feel free to contact me or the rest of the leadership team. We will always be open to hear what you have to say. I think that's it. If you feel as if you've been personally hurt in a way that's beyond measure for the weary work, something, do let me know. Just keep in mind, we've all been affected and we've all been hurt in one way or another. We've all sacrificed. But if you believe yours goes beyond measure, do let me know. I think that's all I've got to say. Apologies for not being the most active individual in the past week or so. I have a lot less hours than I would like. However, this has been my main priority. Now that it's out, I can focus back on things because my regiment was removed and my previous battalions were removed, so I didn't really have anything to RP on. Now I have goals, as some of y'all may know, and expect to see a lot more of me in the near future. I don't have anything else to say. I can answer TS messages if you want, but I'm trying to listen, and since I'm mobile, I got to keep my phone up to my ear, so I might be a little bit slow. I got nothing else. Moving on to our next fellow friends here.
Swing it back to Bushido if he's back. Otherwise, we're gonna woke.
But Cheeto did have something to say because he PM'd me about it. He says, "Sorry for my activity, but
Oh, guys, you will need to download the content pack again. All right, whatever's not there, get it. There will be stuff like 327th was added, Fifth Fleet pack was added. Make sure you download it. All right, before you connect. All right, go ahead, woke. Sorry.
Anyway, so Bushido said he was sorry for his activity, but the main thing he'd like to say is just please try to enforce serious RP a lot more. That's it.
Anything from you, Senior Woke?
Oh, yes. All right, put a timer on the field.
Wait.
All right.
Wait. Just wait. Timer, 5 minutes. Okay.
Not too long. 5 minutes.
2 minutes.
Try a minute and a half.
All right, wait.
I'm just gonna lay it all flat.
A minute and a half. All right.
I'll lay it all flat down for every single one of you. Okay. Our server, in my opinion, looking at it, it's like a Gmod sandbox. That's exactly how I see it. I get on, and the only thing I see is admin staff abuse. We've told y'all not to. We've told y'all. The head administrator is basically running the server at this point. We've told y'all. Y'all don't seem to really take an interest to it because y'all still do it and piss the fuck out of us. I mean, hell, when we swapped the map, 3 of us wanted to leave that very moment. Y'all have just... You're squeezing the rest of the juices out of us. We can't
All right,
fix
it's been
every
a minute and 30 seconds.
Thank you. We can't fix every problem for you.
All right, a minute and 30 seconds. Okay. With that being said, under this line, gentlemen. 10 seconds. Anybody got a PTS? I would love to hear, because I just did homework for the past 5 hours. Suggestions slipped my mind, and I'm doing them as we speak. So if you see me posting on forums, that's why. All right. What HA is here? Only me. Okay. I'll include.
No, ain't that epic.
Mr. Man, could you?
Yeah. All right. So Zordon, go ahead.
Okay. I'd just like to say one thing. All ARC officers, please meet in the ARC channel after the meeting.
Oh, okay. Next we got Deciux.
Oh, thank you. Hi, Kaiju. How you doing?
Hi, how are you doing, Mr.
I'm good. Just wanted to let you hear my voice. Just wanted to say, kind of reiterate what Grendo said. You might not think this rework is for the best, but I assure you guys that at the end of the day, it will all work out. Whether or not it's the way you want it to, that's tough. But honestly, these changes needed to happen, and you guys have been complaining about change, and now that it's happening, you guys are getting upset. I just want to make sure that everyone knows that the HA team is doing this for the community, not for their own personal benefit, because I assure you they have lost more than half of you. That is all. Thank you.
That's fine. If it's long, fine. It's fine.
Oh, Kaiju, you love my PTSs. Mr. Mando, please be quiet. Um, good boy. He's muted himself. Okay. Anyway, gentlemen, there were quite a few arguments at the beginning of this week about Alpha, please. There are a few arguments beginning this week about a couple stuff. Oh my, I don't want to bring it up here, obviously, because I don't want to start any more arguments. But I'm glad we kind of got past that later on this week. They don't mostly about some stuff in the rework. I'm not going to go into exactly what, but I just want to say, guys, just give it a chance. Don't just immediately judge it in the first 2 seconds of it being out. Let it happen for a while. Then you can make fair judgments on it, calling it shit and saying how Grendo is bad and the HAs are pretty gay. Then you can say it after that. Don't just say it the first 2 seconds that the rework shit and things like that. But besides that, it's been quite a fun week. I think this week has genuinely been really good for RP in the server. There's honestly been a lot of serious RP between people. There's been a lot of good stuff. It may sound weird, but in-game comms have been actually really good as well because people keep going on in a good manner, not saying stupid stuff in it publicly to everyone, and it's quite nice. And I just want to say thank you to all of you people who are doing that. Also, I want to give a massive shout out to one person in particular, Lagi. Lagi has been doing consecutive high quality events for all of us on the server. He's genuinely one of the best staff members out there, and he's been absolutely phenomenal. If he doesn't get promoted, you kind of get H's. Anyway, that's the end of my PTS. I love you all.
Says you. Just from that ending. That was horrific. Shout out to work.
Hey, I do apologize for my inactivity this week. I've kind of broke two mice, so that's kind of I've been I don't ask how, but I broke two mice. So
How?
that's kind of a bit of a pop. I smashed them, but I kind of slammed them against the desk in the school. We popped out both times, but but so that's like half the reason why I've been inactive this week, and I've been doing a lot of college work, but that will be finishing soon. Probably we finish off this weekend. I'll be done with basically all work, but next week I will be active, and the week after that and all that. I will be back and doing as much work as I can. But to be fully honest, I just although it has changed a bit, but I do see some people acting like they're the shit and they're strong and they can do whatever the fuck they want. But to be fully honest, it's a garage mode server. Stop acting like that. Just have fun with the server and try not to push away people. I know you might be mad, but don't take out on other people. Shut what the fuck you mean space, please?
Guys, show chat, please.
What do you mean stop saying what? To be on, oh fuck's sake.
And yeah.
Oh my god.
I agree.
You know,
well,
I'm-
what I got out of that
Well,
is
those
you
things
guys
happen,
should
so-
vote for Kaiju's presidency 2040. Hashtag stop British violence.
Yeah, I've got something else to say. Oh, I
2040.
will. I will be working with Kaiju as much as I can with that thing he's trying to suggest with what's it
What am I
called again?
suggesting?
The change the main map,
Oh,
for
it's
the
not a
event.
suggestion. It's happening.
Yeah, I know. That's what I mean. That's what I mean. So I will be trying to work with Kaiju as much as I can if he's willing to work with me because I know he hates me. But
Oh, yeah,
to be
for sure.
honest, I will be working as much as I can in the next
Space,
week.
where would we be without you? We wouldn't be able to explore.
Okay,
planets.
Kaiju, we get it. You're
You
trying to
won't be able
stall.
bully- You won't be able to.
No, I'm
bully,
done.
Oh,
I'm just making bad jokes now.
all right, Space, you good?
But also just be with this whole rank change, please just don't ruin this rank change by mass promoting. Like I know it'll be
DHS
cooldowns
won't
will
let
be
you anyway.
enforced, but I know, but just try. Don't even try to do
Actually,
it.
here, I'll step in right now. If you start to mass promote your people again and you don't go by what you're supposed to do, you will be possibly stripped of your rank. I'll tell you that right now. This whole point of this is to ensure that we have a stable server. I refuse to go back to the way we were with the top-down system. It's broken, it doesn't make any sense, and it's not good for new players. That's a promise right now. You do that, I will get you stripped of everything you possibly can. After a warning, of course. I'm not a demon.
Okay, well that's that.
Oh yeah.
Space.
On another quick
Oh,
note,
God.
guys. So, piggybacking off Mr. Man's Teamspeak changes, please do not try to head to any higher staff channels anymore to sit in there and play games in a large group anymore. That's a big reason as to why we went through with this change. I mean, how I just kicked baby Kaiju outside of the channel because he was taking it up when I needed it for staff stuff. So I'd rather him be in a private lounge or a public lounge. Yeah, go ahead, Space.
Okay, Space, are you good?
Done.
You're done?
Alright,
All
Regger's
right.
turn.
Next is Regger. Where's Regger? Here you go.
Okay, so I'm ARF and I'm to 327. Do I keep Light Trooper or am I just a normal trooper?
Say that again, Riker, please.
I'm ARF, so do I keep ARF or do I not keep ARF in 327?
Okay. Currently, all ARF has been changed to the Light Trooper. It is a sniper-oriented class. If you are ARF, anyone can retain ARF, unless the previous ARF leads and all that have any objections. Commanders are, of course, able to strip any of your subunits as they desire.
So I can be on the Light Trooper whitelist.
Yes, you are eligible as a Light Trooper for the time being.
Okay. Okay. Go. And lastly is Dan, who has some dev stuff.
So, in case you guys missed it, the rework was just successfully put in. Battalions that were removed, well, Grindo said it before, but things that were removed was 212 Alpha Arc, the 1st Sector and the 6th Sector Senior Commanders, and the Marshal Commander, and Shock. We only have one Senior Commander now. It's the 3rd Sector Senior Commander. 5th replaced Shock. 327th is new. The ARC leadership job and category was put in that will be discussed between the previous ARC officers after the meeting. And High Command Ship Director, which is the regimental that's over top of 5th Fleet and Naval now. And then there's the Honorary ARC Trooper job. It's granted to people who have permanent ARC status, and that's on the ARC roster. And just a few things that were added in was a few LFS vehicles, the MTT, the TX-130, the AAT, and the Bark Speeder. M Compass is back in. There's a ship destruction tool, which is limited to Game Masters, only to be used during events because it can be used to minge. Please don't. You'll be yelled at by Woke. Added binoculars for recon jobs, which will be added at a later time, and I've re-added the White Rabbit jetpacks. Well as weapons and DWEP will be reconfigured. And Vorik's a sexy hoe.
Okay, so there's that. So Kaiji, you want to do your suggestions now?
Yep, always. So, okay. All right. Hold on, I gotta type it. I'll type it out later. All right. Shout out to work again. All right. So this week we got 4 suggestions. I urge you guys, if they're still in the regular section, it's either because they haven't made their time yet, which is 2 days and 2 votes in either direction, or it's because they're neutral. So go check them out. Okay. So this week, I was making sure I had all the settings correct. All right. Not that many suggestions, but first of all, shield generator adjustable, pretty cool. If you guys go check out, all the links are there. It's adjustable, blue, red for both sides, depending on radius. Does that thing? I don't know if it actually works in that sense. Napalm, if you're here, type in chat. It actually protects. But yes, apparently, according to Napalm, it does. Guardian model switch. You guys can see the models there. Master Arms is think of it as that was my phone. Think of it as 5th Fleet, but privatized and naval. That's essentially what it is, to say the least, I guess. And then there's the advert rule change. So yeah, go ahead and read that. It's pretty much for changing it to BCMD plus, can use it for communication purposes. But read it there. I might have missed something, misinterpreted. It's up to you guys to make sure you have it right, just in case I messed up anything.
Alrighty. So
that's that.
Yeah, we're not
HAs.
results still important, you know. Yeah.
All right, HAs, go ahead with your promotions.
Head administration does not have any promotions this week. Expect some changes to staff in general over the upcoming times.
Well, they don't have promotions, but I think we do, right, Kaiju? Yes.
Mr. Manny, you consent to this?
I mean,
As
it's.
stall director, 2/3 vote.
I mean, but no one can really. Tennessee can't really stop us. Let's be real.
That's true.
Okay, so
So,
as
okay.
no, I'm doing it. Fuck
No,
you.
I'm doing it.
No,
No,
fuck
no.
you, Kaiju.
You don't get it. You haven't been here.
What? That makes me a better choice for it.
That's true, but no.
All right, so.
All right, we
Ugh.
for the for the past couple of weeks, we sorry, Jedediah's thing knocked me off its fake. For the past couple of weeks, we've been going searching for a server director to do it, and we've done a lot. We've interviewed people, a couple candidates, but yeah, it's come down to a few candidates, and all these candidates that went fantastic, great interviews. I actually sat and listened to the duration of the entire thing. They were given questions. Both answered really well. Read every single one of them. Like, I'm telling you guys, these interviews are like 2 hours long each. All right. They were long. But it was very close. Both candidates, fantastic actions throughout the entire community. Nobody can deny it. And there's it was really hard to pick somebody. We were torn between. So it was one of the hardest decisions I can say we've ever had to make with it, because it's such a climatic role. Pretty much, this person who's been a head admin twice now for a long time, been working really hard. I just told you guys.
Wow, good job.
But anyway, congratulations to Grendo.
Yay.
On
Ding,
getting
ding,
server
ding.
director. Desix was a fantastic candidate. Both of them were extremely good. But yeah, congratulations, Grendo. If you would like to give your speech, Teamspeak's fucked up for me, so I can't find it. Oh, you got it to him.
Mm-hmm.
I'm blue. I think that's blue. I'm colorblind. Is that blue?
What?
purple.
Confirmation.
The fuck?
It's purple.
Yeah. I could give like a whole like I'm so happy speech, but I'm really not. Basically, immediate changes, not changes, immediate things that are going to be tackled. With this clone rework, I will be working amongst head administration and Jedi leadership. We will next be going after and tackling Jedi Order. It's not in the best state as of right now. I don't believe it's suited to our player base, and hopefully we'll tackle that and make it so Jedi is actually something we would all want to play on again. Something else we'll be working on is any of our staff. I enjoyed the system. I think it's a good system and it works well, but I believe there are people in positions that they should not be in. So if you are a staff member on the server, I recommend that over the next period of time, you start to step up, or if you don't believe you have done enough to maintain your status, or if you are done enough to maintain your status in your eyes, then pick it up a little bit more. There's that, and I don't believe I have much else to say as of now, other than thank you all. I hope I don't let anyone down. I'll just do my business. Ellie, yeah, there we go. I'm a good bueno. Oh yeah, one more thing. I try my best to be a friendly face on the server. Anyone can come to me anytime with any questions. But just an FYI, don't think that my easygoing, happy attitude will prevent me from doing what needs to be done. I absolutely will not tolerate any type of harassment or anything regarding those lines, and it will result in immediate punishment. I don't want to tolerate any bullshit. Everyone has a role to play, and I will not tolerate any sort of problems. All right, that's all I gotta say. Love you all.
Sick.
I'm getting
Dan,
Wow.
could
able to read a thing.
you message me the DEF CON jobs again real fast? All right.
All right, thank you all. Bye bye.
Wow, after like 3 months,
Also,
we finally have
Desix,
one.
bless you. You'll get that hopefully. Anyway, I will set spawns, and I will start making sure that the rework that the HAs have in place gets in place until Grendo gets back as much as I can. My mom hasn't gotten home yet, which is why I probably wasn't supposed to be here, but luckily I was. So anyway, does anyone have anything concluding besides good health? Congratulations, and yeah, anybody? Shout out to work. Somebody say update. Come on, let me get an update spam in chat, guys.
No.
Should be hype. Let's do it.
Okay.
Let's rate Mr. Man's Teamspeak and Overwolf.
Right. I don't use Overwolf.
Here, I'll give it to Liggy first. I don't like Baby Kaiju.
What? Okay, so with that being
wait,
said...
there's some PTS left too.
Somebody say update.
Alright, yes, I like this.
Boy.
And then Regger, because Regger's been dying.
Well...
Don't use if you're on 327th Light Trooper, if you use the chest pistols high, number 2, it'll crash your game.
Oh, alright, well, that's something worth noting for Dan. 5th Fleet is still a second life. But rules still do apply with rank.
Alrighty, so with that being said, ladies
One
and
last
gentlemen...
PTS.
No.
Space. You're on a 30-second limit, Space.
What?
You're on a 30-second limit, and if you say honest at all, then you're getting kicked.
I just want to say, I downloaded the content pack again, but I didn't get the 327th thing.
Did you restart your game?
Yes.
Positive.
Positive.
Alright, this is really not the place for troubleshooting. Let's be real. Okay, so with that being said, this meeting is now over.
Adios.
You're all
Floodgates will never be
dismissed.
open.